The Atlantic Coast and Mountain Valley Pipeline's construction continues to face legal opposition. Recently, more than 45 people packed into the Stuart's Draft Rescue Squad building for a CSI Compliance Pipeline General Information meeting. Non-compliant construction sites, environmental damages, including at stream crossings, were just a few of the topics discussed during the meeting.
This surveillance program you're going to hear about today is already having its benefits in the legal side. And when Rick and others talk to you about some of the evidence that we've uncovered and instances that have been reported, this becomes ammunition for our lawyers.
Lou Freeman is the executive director of the Blue Ridge Alliance. Freeman says the regulatory process is almost over, depending on the Air Board decision January 8th. According to Freeman, it was Watchdog and whistleblower groups that tipped off Virginia Attorney General Mark Herring. Reportedly, Herring's office was informed of alleged illegal actions by the Mountain Valley Pipeline workers. Those alleged violations include failure to maintain and repair erosion and sediment control structures. The Virginia Attorney General and the Department of Environmental Quality filed the lawsuit against the MVP December 7th.
Some of our violations were used in the Attorney General's lawsuit against the Mountain Valley Pipeline, in which they recorded over 300 incidents of erosion control violations.
Kirk Bowers is the campaign manager for the Sierra Club and civil engineer.
We told them up front that the construction plans that were approved by DEQ would not work. They were not adequate to control runoff on steep mountain slopes with poor soils. And as a result of those claims, in my review and other reviews of the construction plans, we feel that we were unfortunately proven right in our assertions. It's not something we wanted to happen.
According to Herring's lawsuit, MVP repeatedly violated the state's environmental laws in Craig, Franklin, Giles, Montgomery, and Roanoke counties. Bowers says the violation fines are steep.
You can get as much as $32,500 per day in fines assessed for erosion control violations per instance and per day.
Rick Webb is the chairman of the Pipeline Compliance Surveillance Initiative Committee. Webb told the group about changes in the regulatory agencies.
The issue is to get some integrity in our regulatory system. These agencies that are doing the review, they've all been captured by the industry. There's no question about that. The Forest Service was the holdout, and then when the administration changed, all of their decisions were just mysteriously reversed. All of their concerns were dropped. And the courts recognized that. The courts were explicit. You know, the company tried to say this is just negotiation, how these concerns were dismissed. The chief judge in the Fourth Circuit said, it doesn't look like negotiation, it looks like capitulation. And then they referred to it as a mysterious reversal of their analysis.
Ben Cunningham is the Compliance Surveillance Initiative Virginia Field Coordinator. Cunningham is the organizer of the CSI information meeting.
This is our online mapping system. It is a GIS, a Geographic Information System. We're faced with a geographic problem here. This is all about places on the earth. So what better way to organize our understanding of it and our response to it by a geographic information system, which is basically a database, a database of data coupled with maps and places on the earth. You can access it from our website, pipelineupdate.org/CSI.
He demonstrated how to use the Pipeline Air Force flight map.
You can also create your own maps from this mapping system right here. By using the draw tool, we can add our own icons.
The next Pipeline CSI meeting is scheduled to be held in Deerfield at 64 Marble Valley Road on January 14th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. In Stuart's Draft, Elaine Rackley for Breaking Through News.